All right, if you could hear, we are back with TV5 News at 9 and another edition of Ask the Sheriff. We have Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson here, who was just saying, wow, did I get kicked out of TV5 News at 9?
I know, I was wondering. It's been like a year.
I know.
I don't want to screw it up again.
No, I don't think you will, because it's National Reading Month. You're doing great things. So tell us a little bit about what the Sheriff's Office is doing, you know, for Genesee County schools. And what is this?
Well, it started because of Ignite in the jail. And when you realize inside jails in America, half the population cannot read a menu. And they obviously come through the system. So we backed it up about 3 years ago when I realized that March is, you know, Reading and Literacy Month for the entire country, and I wanted to do a contest. So every elementary school in Genesee County, in the city, doesn't matter, we incentivize this reading by bringing money to the principal and pizza to the kids.
Oh man, and how has that been so far, you know, the last few years?
Well, over 1.5 million pages done by just one school.
No way.
Millions of pages read. They go and they log their reading. Every elementary kid, it's unbelievable. Of course, I get them all amped up.
Right.
And then at the end, because this contest ends right before spring break, March 22nd, that principal, we have 4 categories, first, second, third, gets $1,000 cash from me to spend on anybody but the students.
Okay.
It's got to be the staff. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then we bring in the pizza and we deliver it by Sheriff's Office. So it just shows this relationship between the police, the community, and incentivizes reading.
Yeah, and who doesn't love reading? And like you said, you need reading for like everyday things.
That's right.
All right, we have video of you last year at Dye Elementary announcing winners. You kind of went through what made the Sheriff's Department want to do this, but do you get, you know, surprised or shook each year by the different reactions you get?
What I find is how many kids throughout the whole year come to me and say, I saw you at our school, I saw you. And I love that because I want to build that relationship between, you know, race relations and community relations and police relations. And just like this little handbook that I have here from a little girl named Mackenzie, she wrote this, the time I had with people. And it was an event that we had at the Sheriff's Office, the Christmas Spectacular that she's been a part of. And she wrote her own book, you know.
That's cool.
Her name is Rachel. Her mom might be watching right now. Rachel's Mackenzie's the daughter, but Rachel's part of Kroger, and Kroger's a big sponsor of our stuff. So shout out to Mackenzie.
And they do their own illustrations?
Well, this is a special one, yes.
Okay.
So this is the one that highlight. But I say that because reading and writing a book, that stirs up something inside for all of us.
Yeah.
And that's what the reading contest, the pizza party extravaganza. Who doesn't love pizza?
I know, right? And a party with the Sheriff Swanson.
Right.
And I think that's cool too because really inspires creativity.
Yes.
And that's certainly, I feel like I lost as I grew older, so this is really cool. Any words of encouragement for students who are competing this month?
You know what? Read at the level that you're at. You don't need to compete with the person next to you. This is about getting better at doing something, and a lot of people struggle with reading.
Yeah.
And they struggle with reading in public or reading something complicated. And you know, I did a whole film and Hardball was there actually when we released it about literacy, and it's amazing how many adults, and probably some of your listeners and watchers right now, and just start where you're at.
Yeah.
Just pick up a book and start reading, and maybe there's some programs that can help you, whether you're, you know, dyslexic or you have a hard time getting through it. Just be confident and start the process now.
Yes.
That's my call to action.
And then build that confidence as you keep reading.
Right.
It's going to be great. And of course, we want to ask you something a little more lighthearted.
Oh, yeah.
Not that this isn't lighthearted, but what was your favorite book to read growing up, or do you have a favorite book now?
I do. The one that made me cry the most, and the first time I ever remember crying, was Where the Red Fern Grows.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
Big
never heard
Dan
of
and
it.
Little Ann. Unbelievable. I was a little kid, and I remember reading at Reed Elementary. But probably my most fun book that I read was Hot Fudge. You know, Judy Blume series when I was a kid growing up. I love that. But now I read all history books like Bobby Kennedy stuff, and you know, just all things that inspire me. So it has graduated, but I could probably pick up you know, Where the Red Fern Grows and still make a cry right now if I wanted to. Everybody's got to read that.
Let's
That's a
get
classic.
the tears going, please.
That's it. Yeah.
You have a book, don't you?
I do. Yes. But I want to promote it on here. Magic Gopher. It's a great book. I gave it for free. You can go on the Sheriff's website, or the Facebook, and I did it for free.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's no solicitation. No solicitation.
Yeah. No pay for play.
But it's a great book. Yes.
All right. Sheriff Swanson, we appreciate always bringing the energy and you know, getting kids to do stuff. So thank you.
It's a team effort. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
All right. Yeah. If you have any questions that you want to ask the sheriff too yourself, make sure you send it to us at WNEM at WNEM.com or social media.